Are we starting? Okay, hi, this is Dr. Dan Purser, danpursermd.com. Jackson, welcome to my Facebook Live. We're going to talk about progesterone. This is progesterone Facebook Live number 4. Jackson, our intro music, please.
So beautiful.
That's our theme song. That's our theme song. Why is it our theme song?
Because we're shooting for the stars.
Okay, that's right. With a great theme song. Well, we got to spice that up a little.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll figure out something new next time. Maybe. So this is September 20th, 2020. Dan Purser, MDs, that's me. Awesome. Facebook Live entitled, What Your Doctor Won't Tell You About Progesterone, part number
4.
Four, you got it. To my left is Breck. Wait. Who's our new guest host?
I'm not new.
Who is that?
It's Bailey.
Bailey is here,
Woo!
being our new guest host. So they let you out of nursing school for a day.
An hour.
An hour, becoming guest host on the world's most popular MD podcast.
That's it.
Is this a podcast? What is this?
We do, put the audio as a podcast. This is a Facebook Live.
So where can they get those podcasts?
They can listen anywhere on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and all the other podcast places. Yeah.
Okay, do I have reviews on those?
I don't know.
We should check.
Yeah, well, not too many people listen yet, but it's growing.
So these, my fans, my followers, my friends have done a really great job sharing me with all their friends and fellow acquaintances. We're currently almost to 50,000 likes. Is that right? We've kind of danced around it. We've been over it. We've been under it. Been around it. And now we're almost there.
We are right on.
And when we're there, they get to see a picture of all of us.
We'll do a face reveal, or we'll all just be on camera on one of the next Facebook Lives once we pass it.
I'm not supposed to comment about your singleness, so I'll just leave that alone. Okay.
Thanks to everybody for sharing.
Wait, whose voice was that?
Ooh.
That's a mystery voice. We'll tell you who later. You want to listen. Okay, so now we're going to talk about what your doctor won't tell you about progesterone, part number 4. These are the ones I've been waiting for. Well, hang on. I've been waiting for this too. Shameless plug time. You need to go. I know I'd never do these, but I'm going to have to do them because I got to pay the bills, they said. Because otherwise they shut off our electricity. We can't do this. So, okay. You need to go to physiciandesign.com if you want any of these supplements, like the MTHFR Endure, which you're not using enough of. Use more, because I know a lot of you are switching. Though we should have the Renew, i.e. the support soon. Is that right, Jackson?
Yes, it's coming right along very, very soon.
Yeah, in the next few weeks. Because everything we get jerked around.
Yeah, we've been saying the next couple weeks, and
they told us that. And they're the ones changing.
Right now, I can definitely.
You guys manufacturing and keep changing
we're
it.
Getting closer. Yeah,
we're very grateful that they'll do it and not destroy our business by not doing it. Okay, and the VARS Glutathione is still 2 for $100. And if they want labs, they can go to like SpectraCell, like my direct labs link, like genetic testing, to my danpursermd.com under testing.
That's it.
It's really easy to find. I actually went to that website once and looked around.
That's good.
It was
Glad you did.
Pretty cool. Okay, more on BioPQQ because we're going to have that soon. This stuff is off the charts crazy. And we have the license from Mitsubishi, who did all the studies on it. 30 FDA validated studies on dementia improvement, memory improvement, stops the advancement of dementia. It does so many crazy things. Regrows neurons in your brain and elsewhere. Stuff is awesome. But you got to take it with 200 milligrams of ubiquinol. And we're making that product the correct way that's validated, right? So we can be the company that has it on Amazon and on our physiciandesign.com website, right?
That's it.
Okay, cool. You use more Endure, like I said. You should be switching over now. We'll have the Renew out again soon. And the Tiny Bites one of these days. I think I'm going to die without my tiny bites. Okay.
Those are really close too. I know they're coming.
So look for the VARS Glutathione ad with Bailey in it. Bailey, did you get paid a ton for being in that cool ad?
Just love and hugs.
Well, we got your dinner tonight.
Mom made my
cooked
dinner
it.
You're
tonight.
so welcome.
I haven't given you love or hugs for it, but thank you. I'll give you love now. Thank you, Bailey.
You're welcome.
So
Look for it.
they let you out of nursing school so you get pictures taken?
Ew.
They're kinda-
Don't tell them.
They're weak over there. They need to be tougher on you. Medical school, we couldn't even breathe. We didn't have time to breathe or to go to the bathroom. It was crazy. So, okay. Jared is still in Clearwater Medical School. Is that right?
That's right. I was actually out there last weekend. Me and Bailey were.
So was I.
Because he's going to come back and take over this massive empire I've created.
Someday. Years
Or
from now.
Jared. Okay. Okay. My Udemy course is still on sale.
Yes.
I mean, you can buy it. I don't know if the coupon is still active right now.
Really? You killed the coupon?
Well, it was only like a week or something. I'll have to look for it afterwards. I can
That's
post
the
about
most
it.
amazing course ever on progesterone.
Really?
Yeah, it'll teach you everything. So anyone who loves these, please help me by paying it forward, by leaving I said Google review, but you said it needs to be a Facebook review.
Well, you can leave a review wherever you want. But yeah, Facebook reviews are
I like
great,
Google
too.
reviews more. Do we get paid for those?
Facebook reviews are good too. No, we don't get paid for reviews.
Give us reviews everywhere.
How does it
everyone.
work then? Why do I want them?
Well, it just looks nice.
Oh, it looks
Yeah.
it looks nice.
Yeah.
Like wearing a tie.
Uh-huh.
Okay, I'll wear a tie
It's
more
professional.
often. So we want more reviews because that attracts people to our services, right? The Purser method. The Purser method. Oh, scares me a
Marvelous.
little. No, it's scary.
Yes, we're
Who's that?
all of us that follow your
Who
protocol
keeps speaking? We're
are
gonna find
so
out.
grateful for that. We
We're
are.
gonna find out who that
I think
person
you should
is.
just introduce who it is so she
No,
can
no,
talk
no.
Well,
There'll be
I
time
think
to
it
post for
says in the title.
I did put a guest speaker on the title.
Oh, I
Give it
am.
away.
Yeah, sorry.
Hi,
did.
everyone.
This is Denise, my wife. She's here. Hey, Denise. Hey.
Hello. I'm happy to
I
be
kissed
in
her
the Purser
eyebrow.
world.
She's in the Purser world, that poor thing. Bailey, I'm going to cue you next. Okay, never mind. Next week. So we're off next week, and in 2 weeks we're going to be doing a Facebook Live on women's testosterone, which is always a really popular Facebook Live. It's like the funnest, sexiest Facebook Live ever. Okay, bad pun. Okay. Then the week after that, we'll do one about men's testosterone. And the week after that, I'm going to take off again. Right? Does that sound about right?
That's a good schedule, yeah.
You gotta
Okay.
sleep sometimes.
So on to off one, on to off one, on to off one. So it gives you guys a break. So is there anything else anyone would like to add?
Let's get into it.
Okay, let's do it. Okay, let's go with this. 10 ways you can get more natural progesterone. I really had to rack my brain to come up with 10 ways. Actually, I'm so good I came up with 11. I'm going to give you a bonus. So here they are. These are the ways you can get natural progesterone. So I've made a list. I'm going to be kind of boring and read them, but I'll explain each one. Take natural progesterone as a topical in an oil base. I bet about 95% of you out there are already doing that. So you can just know what it is. And you love it, use it. It's the number one product from a particular company. And it's really awesome. It's really popular. Talking about Young Living, right? That's all I'm going to say. Okay, so that's a good way to get it. Number 2, take natural progesterone in a prescribed cream. I don't do this. I don't use prescribed creams or creams because they go flat. After 30 days, they're down by half 60. The most recent studies I looked at said that the progesterone had literally broken up, was dissipated by the end of 60 days, 100%. So it's 50% by a month. In 30 more days, it's gone. So compounded progesterone cream, be careful with it. Either use it all like the first couple of days, make sure it got compounded right away, or that if you're buying cream OTC, or I don't even know if it's available, but if it's old at all, it's going to be dead. Okay, number 3, take shots of natural progesterone in an oil base. This is the OBGYN method. They do this all the time for women who can't make enough progesterone when they're pregnant. They'll go in every day to their office and give this shot with an oil-based progesterone, and it hurts. I don't know why they don't use a rapid dissolve triturate or a capsule or a troche or a vaginal lozenge or something. I don't know, something. Okay. Number 4, take compounded prescription Big Pharma natural progesterone in a capsule. I've talked to you before about Prometrium and generic Prometrium, how it's widely available. If your doctor will write for it. The problem is your insurance will pay for it, but they'll limit you to no more than 2 of the 200 milligram ones. And for most women, it's not enough. So, but I often use a hybrid method where we get some of that. We get them RDTs, we get them whatever they can, so they can max out their amount they take every night. Number 5, take natural progesterone. Take a natural progesterone capsule compounded in a compounding pharmacy. That's pretty popular.
That's my favorite.
Mine too.
So, wait, the natural progesterone capsule?
No, compounded.
Okay,
Compounded.
Yeah, compound. Okay.
Oh,
That's very popular and it's widely done. It's safe.
Yeah.
It's good. It's beneficial. Everything I'm talking about to this point doesn't cause cancer. Doesn't cause strokes. Doesn't cause any problems. Will help you a lot. Some more than others. But yeah,
you know what,
everything's
Mom?
safe.
Our favorite is the sublingual, not the capsule.
That would be correct.
But it's compounded.
Yeah, RDT.
Is what
Yeah.
makes the difference.
We'll get to the RDT in a minute. Take a natural progesterone in a compounded vaginal suppository. A lot of doctors use that. Not sure why. Some use it. Some OBGYNs use it instead of the oil-based shot. I think it helps. They're trying to keep the uterus closed around the baby. So number 8. This is going to be kind of crazy, but you'll understand. Get off the birth control pills. It will allow you to create more natural progesterone. There is no natural progesterone in birth control pills. I know they'll tell you you're on the low-dose progesterone pill. It's not progesterone, it's progestin. It's norgestrol. It's levonorgestrol. It's not good for your body. So tons of studies on that, hundreds of articles showing how it causes cancer, strokes, clots, heart attacks. Sorry, I had to take a deep breath. Going too fast. 9, get off that IUD. It does the same thing as a birth control pill. It will shut down the marina. It will shut down your production of natural progesterone and all the wonderful benefits it gives you, which we've gone through over the last 4 weeks. We've gone through those benefits, haven't we? Over and over and over. So you guys are getting bored with all that. But the IUD will suppress it. Number 10. And my favorite, take natural progesterone in a compounded sublingual rapid dissolve triturate.
That's the one.
Yeah, rapid RDT it's called. Only the really skilled compounding pharmacies can do these, and so they're far and few between. But man, when you find a good one, and I've got a couple good sources, they're really good. So number 11, I'm going to give you a bonus one like I promised. Younger women who are premenopausal, do it naturally and get a SpectraCell micronutrient panel and then treat the deficiencies. That's what's probably causing you not to make enough progesterone. Look how thick Bailey's hair is now. She could even model for a famous nutraceutical company now because her hair is so thick. She's tall, she's
That
slender.
one that sells
all from all the
VARS.
vitamins her parents lovingly give her.
It's almost like I've done it already. Wow.
Yeah. So look at the ad. That's Bailey. She's vitamin grown, like
Vitamin
a
grown.
plant in her house.
She's maxing out those hormones. Woo!
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Okay. Please don't say that ever again. Mom.
Sorry.
Mom. Thoughts about this, Bailey and Jackson? What do you think?
I love taking progesterone. I'm 21. I'm young, and it makes the biggest
And you're
difference for
fancy
me.
and foot free, or fancy free and foot loose? What?
She has gorgeous
Oh.
skin too.
Thank you.
Gorgeous
welcome.
skin.
It
Yeah, we'll
helps
get to
with
that in a minute. And then in the final list I'm going to give for this 4 Sunday marathon of progesterone benefits and top 10s. Jackson, you didn't have a comment about it.
Well, I don't have any personal experience with progesterone.
We're hoping when you get married, your wife might need some.
Uh-huh. All I know is that all of my sisters, and I have 6 sisters, have always loved it.
That's so confusing.
It is.
Why is it confusing?
I'm trying to figure out how he's got 6, but I know now. Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay. Again, shameless plug time. Go on. I got to do this. They kicked me under the table. You didn't see it. Go on physiciandesign.com for all these incredible products like MTHFR Endure, like the soon to be released MTHFR Endure, VARS Glutathione. What other? Oh, Copper Balance.
We have a couple of those brain support products.
They're amazing brain support products, which are the best on the market. The transresveratrol plus quercetin and the krill oil, that's the most incredible out there. They are really the best, highest doses of everything good in there that protects your brain from dementia, strokes, all that. So also you can go to physiciandesign.com to get the labs, like the SpectraCell and all that. Okay, the grand list of all that you've been waiting for. This is going to be the final list in this long marathon of lists. Top 10 reasons why I prescribe or suggest natural progesterone. We're going to start with reason number 11. It's not really a bonus, and I'm going to go to my number 1 reason why I prescribe natural progesterone. And then we're going to interview Mrs. Purser. Okay, here we go. Number 11. Occasionally I'll do it for women who have certain neuropathies. Progesterone can help. It causes regrowth of the myelin sheath around nerves, causes regrowth of nerves. I'll use it. Number 10, for female acne. Sometimes I'll use it for that. It does help with skin. Look at Bailey's in that ad. Number 9, for leiomyomata. Do you know what that is? Anyone know what that is? Those are fibroids, uterine fibroids. I'll use it for that. I'll try and shrink them. I'll try and get them to go away, or I'll try and control the oozing or bleeding that occurs from them. And it works about 70% of the time. Number 8, for daily menstrual anxiety. Progesterone's wonderful for anxiety. Some women just have a lot of anxiety because they don't make enough progesterone. So give them enough progesterone at night and they get really happy. Do you agree?
I agree.
I agree.
Because we have 5 daughters that take progesterone. Okay, yeah.
Yep.
So number 7, for hormonal or menstrual migraines. Right?
Yes.
Did you have headaches? You don't really have headaches, do you?
No, I don't.
Am
I
your
had
biggest
TMJ.
headache? Am I your biggest headache?
No.
You're my biggest headache, yeah.
You're my biggest headache as
Why
well.
is she bobbing in and out of the camera? That's weird.
So they can see that I mean it when I said no.
Okay. For perimenopausal metrorrhagia. That's a word Bailey's going to learn in nursing school, maybe. It means that crazy heavy bleeding you get when you're perimenopausal that comes and goes. It's like massive periods. You bleed for days. You're like, I'm going to bleed to death. They shut it down with natural progesterone. So,
Amen.
number 6. We're getting close to number 1, the big number 1. Da, 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 da. Okay, for number 6. Number 5. For menopausal, poor sleep and insomnia. Does it help your sleep, Bailey?
Big time. Keeps me asleep.
Do you like it for that?
Yeah.
Or you don't take it for that, though?
Not exactly for that, but
It's
it
a
helps.
I don't know if that's
Oh, yeah.
illegal or what. I don't know that. Probably not. But okay, do you like it?
It
for
relaxes me.
Yeah, it's a cooling hormone, ladies that are listening. And I saw somebody ask a question about postmenopausal. You really love taking a form of progesterone. It's marvelous. It cools our body temperature down, helps stop the night sweats. It relaxes you. Lovely, just lovely relaxing. So you can drift off to a very peaceful, restful state of sleep. I love it.
She becomes comatose every night.
No, it's deep sleep. We need that so we can be our best for ourselves, our families, our work.
It's so your body can heal every night, too.
Exactly right, Jackson.
Yeah. I know some, I've heard chiropractors and some naturopaths suggest men take it. That's a bad idea. I know we want to sleep like that. I'm so jealous. So I lay there many a night, watch my wife sleep. I'm like, why can't I do that? But especially when she rolls over, I'm like, but the reality is it causes vascular inflammation in men. So, and again, it causes inflammation in us. And like she said, it's a cooling hormone for women. That's how it helps with number 4 in the migraines I talked about earlier. Number 4, for endometriosis. I prescribe it a lot for endometriosis. It's my number 4 reason why I prescribe it. You can cool off a lot of endometriosis.
It really works for endometriosis. That's a problem genetically with our family history and why all of our daughters are in need of progesterone supplementation.
Right. Do you think it takes 3 or 4 months to 6 months for a woman to kind of figure out how to use it?
I think so, but I do want to let the ladies know out there that heavy bleeding that we have with the endometrial lining issues can really come under control with proper progesterone usage and come under control quite quickly. I love it.
It did for you, but it doesn't. Some women,
It doesn't for
rare
everyone.
cases, they get that
Yeah.
really hard to get them under control.
Yeah.
But 95% are.
The most of us. It's really remarkable,
Yeah.
even for the young women. If you
'Cause-
have young daughters that are having horrible cycles and breakthrough bleeding at school, and oh my gosh, the poor things, it's humiliating. Help them out, moms. Help them out. This is such an easy, natural fix, and you are the queen bee at home if you can get your daughters feeling happier. Yay!
Yeah, and dad will love it when everyone starts singing every night, and you have like campfire sing-alongs
it.
and in the house or behind the house and in the backyard. It's kind of cool.
Yes, it
You're
is.
roasting marshmallows and making s'mores for dad. Okay, I'm dreaming.
Take that progesterone, ladies. That's what you need for endometriosis.
3 for PMS. I prescribe it a lot for bad PMS, which is kind of part and parcel of a lot of these other things, like the endometriosis.
It does go hand in hand, absolutely.
Number 2, the number 2 reason why I prescribe it for horrible menopausal night sweats, or for even mild menopausal night sweats. I prescribe it quite often for that. And
you know what my opinion about that is? A lot of women think, oh, those night sweats, the sweats are a good thing. It's not. That's a red flag. Your body's suffering and struggling. Don't do that to yourself, because
It's
there are
also-
plenty of women that don't have those. That's normal and
Right.
happy, healthy. So sweats are not a good sign.
it's a big risk factor for heart attack, strokes,
Exactly.
and breast cancer.
So don't
if you're
be
having night
afraid.
sweats. And hot flashes, which is my number 1 reason why I prescribe progesterone.
Yay.
For women. Hot flashes, horrible hot flashes, the kind that fry your brain, fry your body, make you sweat 17 times a day. Man, I've had women suffering for years, and then they find me and we get them on natural progesterone, and it saves their lives. So what do you think? Was that a good list?
Yes, that was a
I
great
think
list.
so.
Haley? Jackson?
Excellent list.
It hits a lot of
Jackson,
big
you're
points.
right in there, so it's good.
I'm hoping Heather did a great post on here of the first steps. Oh, and there it is. Yep, she just posted your list right now. So she's doing
Thank you, Heather.
Yeah.
We love you, Heather. Okay. Wife Denise.
Hello.
My wife Denise, this is her sitting here by me. We're not social distancing. Oh, of course not.
I don't
Okay.
think we have to. We live in the same
I
household.
know. She's actually the fawn. Bailey, what does the fawn mean? What does it mean when we call her the fawn?
Oh, it comes from a long time ago. She is the force of nature. The
She
fawn.
is.
A force to be reckoned with.
I came up with that, the fawn.
Hey,
Force of
we
nature.
have
Did
a
you?
lot of
Are
children.
you sure? I think I did.
No, I didn't.
Okay.
They're
Don't steal
amazing.
my thunder, Bailey. Okay, so should we also call her the queen bee, or is that just something she? No, we never call her the queen bee, do we?
She's
No.
been the fawn for a long time.
I'm the
Okay, the
fawn.
fawn.
I'm good with that.
Okay.
I'm Mama
so,
and Tutu as well.
Tutu.
Tutu.
And I'm Papa Da, apparently. Apparently to grandkids. Okay. What do you like most? Oh, so I'm going to ask you some questions. I'm interviewing you now.
All right.
For this incredible night of fun we're having here. Why did I originally start you on natural progesterone RDTs? Why did you ask for them?
After we had our last daughter, we have 5 daughters and 5 sons. I had terrible endometriosis issues and terrible bleeding. And
You had it before we got
I'd
married.
had it before, but it was so awful. And ladies, I know you get this. You literally wake up in a pool of blood. That's TMI. Sorry, everybody. But it's awful and it's embarrassing.
Did you say that's TMI or TMJ?
Yeah, right.
I
And
didn't put that on the
too.
list. I should have put that on the list.
And you felt so sorry for me. And you said, you don't have to suffer like this. And that was incredible. My mom died almost 20 years ago in November to breast cancer and other issues related to that. And she suffered with horrible cycles her whole life, and bless her heart. I'm so thankful that she was always trying to find an answer. So when Dr. Purser suggested progesterone,
I want to
Wow.
be. Let me back up.
Okay.
I gave a talk about progesterone. After the talk, you came to me. You were there helping at the back table and stuff. You came to me and said, "I need that stuff, that progesterone." I was like, "Wait, why do you need it?" And then you told me about your endometriosis. That's the way I remember it. Is that accurate? Do you remember that?
Yeah, somewhat. Yeah.
Okay, good. So good. Yeah, and you asked me for the help. So you love taking the progesterone.
I love it.
I'm like, what turned in my head? So you love taking the progesterone.
I do. You can talk to me.
Okay. What do you like most about taking them? The number one thing.
You know what? Now that I'm getting a little more mature in age, one of the benefits from having taken it for so many years is your skin is so beautiful and smooth. I look at my young daughters, all of them, they're just gorgeous. But as I've aged, my mom had really beautiful skin too, but I'd like to think some of it's genetics, but I think that it helps. So if it's helping on the outside, imagine all the beautiful things it's doing on the inside. It's kind of one of the things. That's a
Well, you
fun-
are haughty.
There we go.
So, okay, I can say that about my wife. Okay. Other benefits about taking natural progesterone you noticed?
Other benefits, other than I had TMJ for years, and this is going to scare everybody, but I lived off of the Advil and Tylenol for way too long. I'm surprised I'm
That was
still
before we
alive.
met and stuff.
It
right?
was. I didn't know what else to do, and I had a little mouth guard and everything. But that was one of the amazing benefits. It cooled my jaw muscles down. It just cooled everything down, and it was wow factor.
Maybe because you're sleeping so much, you don't talk as much.
I'm sleeping so much. Oh, because I'm having better sleep? No. I think, I was a jaw clencher.
I know,
I don't know if
mhm.
any of you out there clench, but I have to practice dropping my jaw and dropping my tongue and letting it loose. So clenching is not fun.
Sorry, Johnny. I don't know why I've got the yawns tonight. Any warnings for others taking it?
If you're a patient of Dr. Purser's, he always says you start low and go slow. If you're using other natural forms of it, the same method applies. Be consistent. And I remember patients, I've worked at the office for a number of years as well, and people would call in, and Dr. Purser asked me to share with some of the dear ladies that would call in if they were frustrated as they were getting going, almost like their bodies were rebelling and wanted to go down that path of misery and eventual death. I mean, because the number one cause of death for women is heart issues. And so I just said, hang in there, keep at it, take it every day, be consistent. But and I'm going to do a shameless plug, but I have noticed since I have MTHFR, I have horrible genes, guys. And when we started developing these very amazing products on physiciandesign.com, MTHFR Endure, our Copper Balance, all of them are fabulous of ours. Taking everything changed the factor. I could not believe, I didn't think I could feel better, but somehow it wowed my hormones. So if anybody out there that has that issue on top of it all, get it together, be consistent. I mean, you'd have to claw my vitamins out of my hands. I take them every day. And I feel like I'm running, I'm chasing our grandson. I'm not walking through life, I'm running through life. I'm happy.
So as office managers, what are some questions you commonly would get?
Well, just like I have already
Shared?
Yeah, exactly. I think a lot of one of the biggest ones I remember, and I think I've seen a lot of questions on here too, is, what do I do if I'm taking the birth control? Can I take progesterone too? Well, you can. Of course you can. But get off that birth control. And especially if you have the MTHFR gene and stuff like me, get off of it. Run away from it. Don't let your daughters have it. It's just toxic for us. And we're at the top of the totem pole for breast cancer, for blood clots, for strokes and heart attacks. It's like, why up it? I want to be
That's
around.
my wife's opinion, not the
Yeah.
medical opinion of the physician here, though it kind of is mine. You guys know me, but we don't want to contradict what your doctor has told you.
And I'm not a doctor, so I can share from one girlfriend to another. And
Okay.
so, yeah.
We'll leave it right there.
Yeah, sorry.
What's the biggest downside of taking the RDTs?
I don't think there is one. I can't think of one.
I would say cost.
Yes, that's always. But like I said, I've seen people post about other fun resources like Progesterone Plus and stuff. There's ways that you can get around this and be so smart, ladies. Don't rob yourself. Make yourself a priority. You matter. Big time.
Do you have any other thoughts regarding natural progesterone and my fans or my followers or my friends out there?
Yeah, get it going, ladies. Don't talk yourself out of it. You're worth it. You deserve it. Your family will love you even more because you're calm and you're just happier. You feel better. You're just a happy camper. I mean,
Go to your doctor first. Go to your local compounding pharmacy first and ask them for help, or who in your area can prescribe it for you. If you want to come and see me or don't have any other choice, need to come and see me, and call us at 801. What's our number?
at info@danpursermd.com.
796-7667.
Appointments. Sorry. It's easier if you go online,
Info
ladies.
at danpursermd.com.
That's the email.
And Brecken has posted it on here multiple times too.
Okay, good. She's on too.
Yep.
Yeah.
On her
She's answering
vacation.
questions.
Yeah.
She's
she's
in
answering
Switzerland, or kind of it's like Switzerland.
The
It looks
Switzerland
like
of
it.
the U.S., Idaho. I love Idaho. It's pretty up there.
Provo's Switzerland of the U.S.
Mhm.
Utah's Switzerland. Okay, never mind.
But yeah, just real quick, like with all those questions, you can always just go to danpursermd.com. All of our info's on there too, for our phone numbers and email addresses. There's even a question portal. Just go on there and we will get back to you.
And get his books. I love his books. He's got a progesterone book that is out of this world.
Breast cancer book too is another
Yes, your vitamins and your vitamins book is fantastic.
good. My most recent #1 book.
I mean,
Amazing.
everything. There's no excuse. Everyone,
It was
get
#1
out there.
for 2 weeks and they squashed it. Didn't
Yeah, get out
It was
there and
weird.
educate yourself. This is really awesome stuff, and share with.
Leave
10
me
friends.
book reviews if you do get a book, though. It helps. It helps pay it forward.
Also, the physician design products are on Amazon.
Oh yeah.
At least the VARS and the Copper Balance are available
So
right
we're
now.
slowly getting them back on
Mhm.
after the nightmare of the last 7 months.
Yep. MTHFR Endure should be on
And
there.
we'll never be off
really
again.
soon. We'll try to. You
We're-
never know with
we're
Amazon.
gonna try.
But we're really trying.
So thank you, Denise, for coming by to answer questions. Hopefully we'll see you again soon. So thank you. Okay, any
Thank you.
questions, Bailey, that we can go
Got
through now?
lots.
And shameless plug time. Yeah, I'm not going to do any more shameless plugs. Okay.
So
Ask me 5 questions.
the first one I'm just going to answer really quick. A lot of people are really excited to hear that there's hope. The biggest thing is, how do we get in contact with you? We do Zoom. We do Zoom calls for everybody out of state. It's really easy. You set it up.
Yeah, you'll have to. We'll talk about it. I'll give you all kinds of options. The last one of which is, if I prescribe it for you, you're gonna have to come and see me. But let's talk about it first. You'll see they're all really easily workable.
There's a lot of options.
Yeah, there's a ton of options. So you'll end up with progesterone, natural progesterone, one way or the other.
I think Mom answered a good one. Of course, you can take it over 60. I think that's a really big misconception in our world, kind of taboo.
Or and also if you don't have your uterus, if you've had a hysterectomy, you're not supposed to need it anymore. That's a bunch of bunk.
Yeah.
Women, you're still a woman, and I have lots of women in the 70s, 80s,
Yep.
90s.
I
who take
intend
it.
to take mine forever.
Yeah, it does not cause any cancers, clots, strokes, heart attacks. It will not cause breast cancer. It does not cause breast cancer. Yes, there are some progesterone receptor positive breast cancers, but it's not a cause and effect thing. It just so happens to be progesterone receptor on the breast cancer. That actually helps the progesterone pop or cause apoptosis of the breast cancer. So if you want to confirm what I'm saying, get my progesterone book or get my, what's the one I wrote on breast cancer? The Breast Cancer Patient Survival Guide. And go through them. They're cheap, they're easy. Or go to PubMed and search progesterone and the word apoptosis. And you'll see all these breast cancer studies come up. There's never been shown to cause breast cancer. I'll say that. So,
real
you go,
quick,
you go.
I saw several people earlier on asking about younger women taking progesterone.
all the time, it's who I normally prescribe
I
to.
think I'm the
Having worst
perfect
time getting my
example.
water.
I'm 21 and I've been taking it since I was small, 13, 14.
Yeah, 12. I've started 11-year-olds if they're having crazy periods. Minimal, tiny doses,
Yep.
if hardly any. Usually topical, simple stuff, but yeah, they can take it.
Your body needs more than it naturally has.
Well,
Nobody has
hang
the
on.
right.
Not everyone
Okay,
needs more, but
Bailey.
you guys need more. Bailey's
Health
body
according
needs
to
more.
Bailey. I just know that it works for me.
Yeah, a lot of people don't need it, but I'm guessing everyone listening tonight. What's our number?
We've been right around 250 the whole time.
Yeah. I think we're wearing out the progesterone concept.
I think the Oscars are tonight as well, or something like that.
Dang
They're
that.
Oh, we're doing great.
Yeah.
No, we're really doing good.
This is much better.
I know. So this will save your life, maybe. Okay, next question, Bailey.
So birth control. What do you suggest for any sort of birth control?
Copper IUD if you already had kids, because it doesn't suppress your own natural progesterone production and stuff, and all the protection all that gives you, and a cap or foam or condom for if you haven't had kids.
Awesome.
So just there's not good options, but birth control pill is a horrible option.
So this is kind of a loaded question, but are there certain vitamins that affect your natural progesterone?
Yeah, I would do a really good natural methylated multivitamin. We designed, or I was on the team that designed Master Formula for Young Living. That's a good choice. There's Thorne stuff. There's all kinds of options out there. Designs for Health has some. There's some really good products out there, but that'd be my first choice. Take that, and after 3 or 4 months, if your levels don't come up, get a SpectraCell. We'll dig deeper. I'll help you with that if you want me to. We'll find out. If you've already tried and been trying for months and still no good results, get a SpectraCell. Sometimes you just need the natural progesterone too, no matter what you do.
And this is a great question. Someone's asking, if I get a SpectraCell, do I make an appointment with you before or after?
After.
Yes, get that SpectraCell, get
We'll
it done
contact you.
fast. Yes, and then have a wonderful appointment with Dr. Purser.
I go through all the results. I get a game plan together, kind of, and then you and I talk. We Zoom usually, or I can call. I prefer to Zoom. So if you want a recording of it, I can record it. You got to ask me in advance, though. Next question.
Do you suggest lowering progesterone dose during your cycle?
Sometimes I'll do 2 weeks on, 2 weeks off, but that's rare. It's according to the situation, according to the age, it's according to a lot of things.
Yep. Good.
So it's according.
Oh, real quick, a couple people, I think they're just being introduced to SpectraCell and other things. What is SpectraCell testing? Why is that important to them?
Okay, so I did endocrinology research at a university in Southern California for 10 years, and we used SpectraCell there extensively because it looks at 39 different vitamins, minerals, amino acids on an intracellular basis. It's intracellular. That's it. There is no other technology out there like it. Not not Genova, sorry, and their NutriVal and all that stuff. It's not intracellular. So SpectraCell's it. And they have the patent on it. They have the all the normative values. They have the concepts. They have the equipment. Be really expensive even though the patent's probably run out by now, to build that technology out. And it's just a great test. So good nutrients in equals good hormones out. So if you have crazy periods and you're tired all the time, your doctor's checked a CBC, looked at iron levels, something like that. We don't know why you're tired. Your thyroid looks okay. Kind of does, maybe a little on the low side, stuff like that. You probably need someone who's done that kind of research in that area to look at you. Maybe me or someone like me, and we've said how you could get a hold of me. But the SpectraCell will send it to you. It's 2 tubes. We have a prescription there for you to go have it drawn somewhere. It helps if you take a $10 bill and a large cookie, maybe a crumble cookie or whatever in your area, with you to have give the phlebotomist. They'll draw it quickly for that. Or find someone at your church or your neighbors or a relative is a nurse or someone like that to draw it for you. And then it also includes the FedEx for overnight to Houston. And off it goes. And we get the results back 2 to 4 weeks later, usually 2 or 3 weeks.
And Anna asked a really
It'll
good
save your
question.
life.
She wants to know if a Zoom suffice or do we have to go to the office in person? Yeah, ladies, get that SpectraCell
Zoom
and make a
works.
Zoom appointment.
Yeah.
You do not have to come into the office to go over those
No,
results. with
Zoom
Dr.
you can
Purser.
do. No, that's vitamins. You don't have to come and see me for vitamins.
And
It's not
troubleshooting
a
anything else.
prescription, yeah.
He can surely
Yeah.
troubleshoot.
If it's a prescription, no.
He can advise you.
I
to
can
talk
advise
to your
you
doctor.
how to get it or where to get it,
Yeah.
or we can always
Come and visit
if it's
us.
an emergency, I can get you started on it immediately, and then you need to get on the plane and eventually come and see me.
I see a lot of people on here asking how they go about getting progesterone. And if I remember correctly, in that progesterone course on Udemy, there's a whole lesson of just that.
Well, in the top 11 ways I went through at the beginning of this, watch the video tonight after you post it. I immediately go through 11 ways you can get more natural progesterone.
Perfect.
So
And Stacy's asking if I'm taking progesterone, do I need estrogen too? Menopause recently. Stacy, get those levels checked. And if you've dropped down into the gutter on your estrogen,
it takes a few years after you go through menopause sometimes for your estradiol to drop on up. But yeah,
you may need a little supplementation.
it can trail your menopause by 3 or 4 or 5 years.
And testosterone too. Don't forget that, ladies. That's a beautiful hormone for our hearts. I'm not afraid to say I supplement everything. I have gone straight through menopause and I need it all. So bring it on.
No, I don't prescribe it for her.
No, I have a nurse practitioner. She's an angel
Who I trained.
that does the Purser protocol.
Who I trained, yeah.
The Purser method.
That's it.
Purser method. What is it? Is that what we're calling it?
Well, we just came up with that this week, so we're
It works.
Yeah.
So write a
It
book
works.
now?
We
No.
can.
I'll write it.
Yeah.
No, I'm not going to write another. Maybe I'll write it. Okay. Another question.
High progesterone and extremely low testosterone.
How high?
Links. Just a nice little comment on here. You got to keep it balanced.
Yep.
No.
Nope.
No, I'm wondering what the numbers are. I need to
Yeah,
know the numbers.
yeah.
I need to judge that myself. Let my eye look at it. You can always email us at info@danpursermd.com. I'll look through it. And if number one, I'm like, you're fine. You don't need to come and see me. Don't waste your money. Or, just get a SpectraCell. Or, hey, try some of this. You can get it over the counter or whatever. I'll give you hints or tips. We're super busy. So I'm trying not to crowd our schedule anymore. If I can
Crowd
help
our
it.
schedule.
We
No.
love it. We
We
love
need
it.
it.
Weeks out.
Poor Dr. Purser. He is wonderful, though. He keeps at it every day, guys.
So I'll try and give you every answer I can, and if you need to come and see me, I'll say that too. Or we need to Zoom or whatever. It's so open nowadays, so much easier to do. But I realize some of the states are closed you're in. It's going to be hard. So it's still we can work around all that.
We are here for you.
We are.
Okay, next question. Keep it going.
The difference between natural progesterone and medications like apomedroxy.
250% increased risk of breast cancer, clotting, strokes, incredibly pro-inflammatory. Natural progesterone's cooling, reduces your breast cancer risk, according to a big American College of Epidemiology study, which is in my book Progesterone, which has been number one on Amazon 3 times overall, number one probably 20 times in various categories. The American College of Epidemiology found that a good healthy level of progesterone will give you a 500% decreased risk of breast cancer.
Wow.
Yeah, and 1,000% decreased risk of all cancers overall. And that study's in there. It was a huge article review they did. Still apropos, still appropriate. So that's the difference. a 750 point swing around in breast cancer risk. It's pretty huge, 750%.
So don't take the fake stuff, ladies.
Yeah, they know all that. Most of my followers, they're friends.
There's a few new friends on here that
I
are
know.
asking.
They may not know.
That was for you.
Yeah. So, okay, let's do this. We'll try and get through and answer all your questions. I'm here for you. I love you to death. My whole family does. Thank you for supporting us. Leave any reviews that you think that would be helpful. Like Facebook reviews. What do I have? 3?
I can't remember. You got
300?
There's a lot on there. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, Facebook reviews, Amazon reviews, Google reviews.
Hey,
He's so cute. Thank you guys so
Wait.
much. Our whole family loves you, and we appreciate you. We love your questions. We love that
wait,
you're
that's
patient,
Bailey.
that you're our
Look for our
friends.
advertisement.
Come on, Jackson, get it.
Well, I can't reveal myself till we're at
Keep
50,000.
up the
Yeah.
good word. Keep up spreading the word and sharing. You guys are amazing, and
Well,
we love you.
Why don't you reveal yourself?
Because
Not
it's
yet.
for the 50,000.
I know the fan letters from the girls will be incredible. Okay. Okay. This is Dr. Dan Purser, danpursermd.com. God bless and go in good health.
Bye-bye.